Scotty's reviewing an internal complaint. Uh-oh, good luck. Cocaine turned in by civilian. Chaos Legion member, uniform / knives. Uh-oh. DOC trying to get Chaos Legion to change outfits? Oop. Oop. Okay. I'm looking for faceless things. What is this? Cocaine planted in Bobby Charles's glove? Bobby Charles looked in his glove box and observed a white baggie. Bobby ran the fingerprints and logged it. Charlie Jones. Interesting. Does that actually come back to 29? 3592. It does. There's nothing about the cocaine in the glove box, though. Bobby using drugs on duty? I'm looking. DOC announcement, phones are contraband. Okay, Scotty, that's certainly an escalation. Fight at Lighthouse? 18331? Oops. What is this? Hello? 18331, no? He responded to a fight at the lighthouse. Upon arrival, there were no signs of people, but D found a book. D took pictures and left the book. What's in the book? Oh, come on, D. Come on, man. That's quite literally abandoned. Nobody owns this house. It's abandoned. Why did you... Slap that bitch. North Bothing for the 14 months. I appreciate you. Thank you. Also, in case I missed it, Aunt Shell thing with a new Twitch Prime. Welcome to the Sock Draw. And Neptune thing with the 49 months. Why would he not fucking... I think there's a lot of... Wait, Maxwell was there too? She's a captain! She should know that you can read that shit! God damn it. It's whatever. Uh-oh, I just saw a thing. Oh, no. Oh, no. On the 31st of January, Petra received a phone call from Grayson with urgency about a possible disease coming from the hospital and needed to come to City Hall. Petra spoke with Justice Mayers and medical advisor where she was informed of a possible disease or pathogen that surrounded an operation on a patient that caused the doctor to be sick. Petros took lead on investigating this further before a state of emergency would be called. Petros gathered a team and, as directed by the council, went down to the lighthouse to collect soil... The lighthouse? Soil samples. Samples were tested at CMC and were found negative for anything. Oh, no. That's a lot of rats. That's a lot of rats. Why are people... This is what I mean, man. Look at everybody. Look at all the cops. Is anybody wearing a fucking hazmat? No. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? Petro's assistant in Overwatch of doctors at the lighthouse where they gathered soil and water samples. Petro monitors suspicious activity. On the way back to the vehicles, Masters called out that there were dead rats all around the vehicles. When Petros arrived near the vehicles, she felt herself getting lightheaded. She assumed the smell from the dead rats was getting to her, as it had been before. Petros drove back with everyone to BCSO, where additional PD vehicles were retrieved before heading to CMC so the doctors could test samples. On the drive, Petros began to feel increasingly worse. As she arrived, got into a waiting room with other officers, Petros developed a fever, nausea, and sweat, as well as vomiting. Petros rested in a private room with some fluids and antibiotic for good measure, as the blood had been drawn to test for any illness, and the test came back negative. Right. Absolutely fantastic. A few months ago, you guys remember when Chatterbox had his episode and turned into Jagger? When that happened, he stabbed me in the lung. I went to Cuba to see if they could fix it. They gave me some pills, and they said that it would be like 50-50. So I came back here and was working with Jackie and trying different pills. I went to the lighthouse to see this Norman guy. Maybe he has tea or something. I didn't see Norman Bones, but at the lighthouse by the lighthouse. Oh, I didn't see Norman Bones, but at the house by the lighthouse, I saw two people standing there. I went and talked to them, and one guy's name was Dr. Smith or something. Oh my Jesus Christ. He had like a skeleton for a hand or something. It really freaked me out. I asked if he could help me at all. He said, sure, go down to the sewers, and I'll meet you in a special room. So this Dr. Smith guy had me and Wayne Freeman go to the sewers. He put me under anesthesia, I think. And I felt great when I was done. Later, I was talking to Benny Razor. He said, I am fucked. He told me that this Dr. Smith man was a horseman in an apocalypse. He told me I was fucked. I also talked to Ziggy, and he told me that as well. I think I'm banned from the ADMC block now. Might be shot on sight. Fuck. How is this all happening at the same time? Why is there so much shit happening? Oh, we need to see Jackie Lake's statement, guys. I was in the mayoral meeting with Dr. Perry Watson. I got a text from Osvaldo saying it was an emergency. He said he was in the hospital, dizzy, vomiting, and couldn't see. He said he had a surgery done in the sewers by a Dr. Smith. At that point, I let Dr. Perry know I had to go and come to the hospital. Osvaldo was in the operating room. I went and changed into my scrubs. I was able to hear something sounding like a rat. Once I was done changing, I went into the operating room and see what was done. I looked over his chest and saw a wound. Looked like it was clearly operated on. I heard a rat noise in the room. Sounded like it came from Osvaldo's chest. I put him under. I started the surgery opening his chest. The wound looked perfectly fine. The lungs looked healthy. I started to see where the rat was. While I was doing that, I felt woozy and passed out. Before that, my chest started hurting at that point in time. I vomited and passed out. We're fucked. Hey. Also, I like that this rat in the stomach thing has, like, carried on. Because I'm pretty sure when the whole pestilence thing first happened, I just made that up. But I'm pretty sure. I might be misremembering. But I'm pretty sure I was just like, you know, it'd be cool if I had a fucking rat in Dark's stomach. I think that was literally it. What is this report? Listen, I'm a DM, okay? It's the kind of shit I come up with, all right? But the fact that it's carried through is great. Petros was pulled aside by Aspen to discuss some individuals Gray saw off duty with Bruce Collins. Gray informed Petros that they saw several individuals in black suits, one of them with a red tie, that were standing near a black Kuruma at their house. They had face coverings, and when they saw the pair, the group of individuals followed Gray and Collins as if to chase them off. Gray had contacted McNulty about the situation to inform him as well as get eyes on the house. Petros encouraged Gray to make a report over this incident to make the rest of PD aware. Someone else come across them again. Fuck, a lot happened Friday night, huh? Damn it. This is the Oracle Invest. I think I already read this one. There was nothing in there. Hughes retrieved a tip from a source who wishes to remain anonymous for safety. The person stated that Hughes that someone had showed them a file titled The Faceless. Hughes asked the individuals to print out the photos they took of it and hand her the pages. The file appears to be one of them. Who was that? Multiple persons went to Humane Labs and said they saw 3 blacked out vehicles with multiple people inside. They turned away and drove off quickly. Where's Hughes?
Currently, I can't chase them. We're going westbound towards Dutch London.
Is Hughes there?
I've seen going westbound in the canals.
Yeah,
Okay, is she off duty?
Wait, hold on. I don't know now.
Maybe she's in with Barrett.
Do we still have the vehicle?
I'll register them. Where's Hughes at?
She went to go check on Dr. Donovan because she was acting strange.
She's not at the hospital.
The East Coast. No, she's on the East Coast. That's a place where we've come across Donovan before, so she's probably checking on her.
Okay. I need to talk to her. I'm just gonna... You got information about the faces from a source, and I need to know not necessarily who the source is, but who they got this document from.
Oh, she told me who the source was. I forgot. She just didn't want it to get leaked.
Yeah. Okay. Not picking up. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Richard.
Hello, Abby. I just need your time, just really quick. I need to ask you a few questions, if that's right.
Yeah, go for it.
I saw your report about the faces folder.
Oh, yeah, that
Who was that?
shit.
Who was that? Who's your source?
Well, they really preferred to stay anonymous for their sake. But,
I can keep them anonymous.
Dr. Abby Donovan.
Okay, and who did she get the file from?
She stated it was from a clown, at the hospital.
Did you know
she
which
didn't-
one?
I don't think so. I didn't pry too much. But I kind of just asked her questions around it, and if she was willing to give some sort of statement, but she was happy to. So.
All right, if you can get anything more about that, from her, please do.
Yeah, we'll do.
All right.
I'll try my best. Now's probably not the best time, but I'll see what I can.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't have to be right now. Thanks, Abby. I appreciate it.
No problem. Bye, Doc.
Right. It was the doctor, Abby Donovan, and apparently she was given it by a clown. And why the fuck a clown?
Oh, yeah, I remember that now.
We need a way to verify this claim. I was still, by the way, I spoke with Arcadia last night. Asked her about the whole Scotty situation and the martial legislation being on hold. Do you know the status of the martial legislation? She told me. Just want to make sure you're aware.
I'm not sure. I know I spoke to Scotty, and I had like a 1 hour long conversation with him, and I was trying to redirect his focus on the powers and duties of law enforcement legislation.
Yeah, I let Arcadia know about that. But she said that the whole thing with Scotty is kind of sorted out, and seems to be okay now. Specifically regarding the legislation, she said that they had a legislative meeting with the mayors, and the mayors weren't too happy about the whole thing being reworded, even though it's basically the same stuff, just the verbiage is different, right?
Yeah, the verbiage was just cleaned up.
But they didn't really like the whole thing changing, so it's just being amended with the one line being amending the line that says a justice has to be the director. That seems to be the only thing changing.
At least it gets things moving.
Yeah,
it gets things moving at least.
Yeah, so hopefully that should be done, in the next couple of days.
We still keep the whole supreme authority thing, because that's part of the powers and duties of law enforcement legislation, is we are literally identified in there as our jurisdiction, the ultimate law enforcement authority.
Yeah. So I just want to get that sorted. And then I asked her about, I didn't want to say, I informed her about the tip-off that we got about what could be coming, just to keep the justices aware, and basically say we are on the verge. If this does get verified, then at least me personally, I think we should be requesting state of emergency at that point. Until we uproot
if something happens.
If something happens, yeah. So I was just
personally, I want to get your opinion on this. I want to make the mayors aware of the threat. Just a general overview, no details, but just a general overview that we've been made aware of a potential threat of a chemical attack on San Andreas. We have no proof of it. It is just a warning, but we haven't found any definitive evidence. But in case they need to come up with their own emergency plans as part of a mayoralship, and that's kind of a duty of a mayor, is to be prepared for emergencies, right?
I agree to an extent, but I also said that I'd rather refrain from doing that to Arcadia, because I don't want to cause panic before I don't know what the mayors are going to do.
Yeah, that's why you limit it, right?
Yeah, so my worry is that we tell the mayors that we've got a threat of a possible chemical weapon that these terrorists are trying to develop or get their hands on, right? What about if they go and make a state announcement and say, everybody go fucking get a bunker because the world's going to win? I don't know what they're going to do.
All right, here's what we do in that chance. One of the new legislations that's coming out soon. Criminal possession of classified documents.
Yeah.
We need to have. We're going to officially have a legal definition for a classified document. Right?
Yeah.
We can classify documents.
So you're on about just giving them a classified document, and then if they give that out to anybody,
if they share it.
Yeah.
Yep. Then charge them. We let them know, hey, this is a classified document. It'll be like we can make a report and we can share the report with them, right? And we can put a tag on it as it's classified. We've already made the tag for it.
Like we need to reach out to the marshals that we have and see if anybody knows how to make good documents so we can actually print them out. I think if we have them physical,
what do you mean?
Like having physical documents, because I think that's even better.
Fuck Abby, she makes them all the time.
Oh, she does?
Yeah,
could Abby be all I don't even know what to call it.
Document girl?
Yeah, can she be all document girl? Do you think she'll be up for that?
No, fuck it. She loves making those things. She's made like a dozen of those things this week alone.
Can I see one?
Possibly. Do you not know how to make them?
I mean, I do. I'm just not very good at I'm not very good at putting the paper and. No, I am creative. I just don't. I'm not very good at putting the paper and the pictures
old
together.
Technology.
Listen. I'm just not very good at getting. I'm not very good with glue or sticky tape or anything.
You've become a zoomer.
I'm not a zoomer. You know what? I'm not getting Abby's help.
Save. It's easy.
I'm not getting Abby's help now. I'm going to put together some absolute garbage to print out for the mayors. Okay, this is what you want.
No, god damn it, Dark. All right, fine. We'll get Abby to assist us with this shit.
Yeah, even just like a template that we can use. That'd be easy enough, and then we can just print to our heart's content.
Yeah. I mean, you can send me the pages. I can do it too, but I'd rather. I don't know. Abby might be busy with this fucking SAK for a little.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be today. But yeah, I think that's a good idea. When's that penal change coming in?
I don't know. I'm reviewing it now,
Oh, okay.
giving my feedback.
So we don't know exactly when we're going to get that.
Yeah, have you been sent the current revision copy by Lady Grayson? Probably
I
not.
don't think so.
I'm a big reader. I'm a reader, so I'm looking at it.
No, I haven't been sent it. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think just if it's in a classified document, it's better. Okay. And then other than that, I was requesting Grayson and basically having like a pre-approved, not even pre-approved. I basically want to be able to phone tap anybody connected with the faceless, to try and get information about this possible threat to the state. It's an extreme one, and I recognize that request, and so she's going to go to the justices and ask them about it. But it's the kind of thing that I think would be approved in a state of emergency, given the... Hold on, let me quote the verbiage. Like that. Something state of emergency. Relax law enforcement guidelines, I guess. I know that's already in there. But, I'm basically requesting something that's pretty extreme, but it's because of the circumstances, right? So she's going to get to the justices and see if we can do something like that to try and gather more information and, you know, do that kind of thing. So I am going to have to pop down to the news at some point and get that stuff.
Yeah, okay.
In case that gets passed. So I'm just letting you know that's what was talked about. And then I also talked about I need to get the keys for the safe house sorted today. So I'll get me, you, Abby, and Oshira keys. And then I'll transfer it to Sean, and it should all stick, hopefully. You know if it sticks, actually? If we transfer a property to the key stick? Probably not, right?
I have no idea. I've never owned a property.
Me neither. Okay. Yeah, I'm just letting you know. And that's it, really. Anything else you got to debrief me on that?
We've given the marshals 2 weeks now. When did we make that announcement?
In a hot minute. Did you get?
Basically,
I didn't get.
we need to make a
from...
decision.
Right.
The 22nd. So it is now. Fuck math. Let's see. 29th was 1 week. It's been more than a week. We've given people more than a week.
It's 2 weeks on
Trim.
Wednesday.
It's time to trim.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all able to just come back. They literally just come around and easy.
Yeah.
We just rehire them. We need a census of what we have. It's not we're firing them particularly. It's we just have to have a census of what we have. You know?
I think the only one I'm worried about is Nova. She said she was gonna come around, and then I don't even know if I was around that day or you were around, so I'm worried she came around and then no one was here.
I think we both were around for a hot minute. I know I was around for quite a while.
I can't remember, I'll be honest. It was last week. So let me check with her. But everybody else, yeah.
Well, let me go through this list then to verify with you.
Right.
Anna Lockhart. Heard anything?
I haven't heard. Let me double check because I don't want to say no. No, I haven't heard anything specific. No.
All right. I'll put that on the axe list. We'll keep Jesse Gallagher as a maybe. We'll give that one another week. Just reach out to her and be like, "Do you still want to meet?"
Yeah.
Gail Soze, have you heard anything?
Nope.
Let's see. I've heard from Ray Lee. He was around. Astrid Lark, have you heard from Astrid?
Astrid. Let me double check. Because I have too many DMs. And
I
I'm
thought I
worried
heard that she wanted to stay around, but I haven't heard from her or seen her. I mean, do a report search and see if she's attached to anything.
No, I haven't got anything.
Okay. I don't even have her number, so I don't have anything. Robert Anderson.
He said he was gonna be back around, so put him on the maybe, and I'll reach out again just to follow up.
Okay. Sam Teller.
Haven't heard anything.
Mark that one red. Scarlet Winters.
Nope.
All right, that's pretty much everybody. So that leaves us with you, me, Weiss, Gallagher, maybe, Robert Anderson, maybe, Rayleigh, Astrid Lark. We've seen them. I've seen Rayleigh around recently,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just
me
goes
too.
at ICU again. And out is Kale Soze, Anna Lockhart, Sam Teller, and Scarlet Winters.
Yeah, I think it's probably worth texting and emailing everybody with, you know, the same thing. Be like, at this time you're being removed. If you want to come back when you've got more time or are interested in rejoining, just you know, let us know and we can get you back in.
Yep. Do you want me to do the notification for Kale Soze?
Sure, yeah.
Are you sure you don't want to do it?
Listen, I've emailed Soze recently and I didn't get a reply, so maybe someone else does it. Because I was reaching
Yeah,
out
maybe.
about when he got arrested, I think it was. I can't actually remember what it was. But I reached out about something and he didn't get back to me.
Okay. All right, that sounds fair.
Yeah. I think we really need to get the hiring ball rolling. Especially because we can't. I mean, we can operate with this little units, but I don't want to operate with this little units. I want more people. I'm thinking about the meetings, and I'm like, it's gonna be like 2 people at every meeting. So I think we need to put out. I don't even know what we need to do. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. I'm gonna go make a cup of tea, chat. I would have text, dude. If text, please, Ziggy, bring text back, man, please. I'm back in sec, chat. I've returned. Perfect. Yeah. Right. In my brain, it's kind of fucked with all this RP. In a good way. I need to think. I need to think. It's rooftop time. You know what I want? I want to put this coffee emote on a keybind. Because we sip the tea fucking all day, every day. I think it's worth it. That's just give me an idea. I just saw a twat about pilot's licenses. Wait. Nope, not what I meant to do. Shift 3. Shift 3. Thank you. Zombie music? I don't know why this is in this playlist. Okay. The guy... Let me check the fucking... I need to check the case board. I don't know why... I agree, Brock. Why is that so determined to play? Let me shrink this down a little bit. Oh. There we go. Who was the guy? This guy. Stephen Mike. He had a pilot's license. But who issued? Nobody. Nobody issued it. Yes, he has 2 first names. Honestly, more suspicious than him having it. Having a pilot's license. Okay. So we've got a few avenues here that we need to figure out. We've got this whole faceless shit, where we've got to try and figure out more about this neurovirus. I need to send some... Don't remind me, but I can't forget to send notice for a couple of subpoenas today. That's due today. I've got that warrant that I did on Friday. The subpoena was only signed this morning by a command member, so we've got to wait for a judge. Oracle. We don't know anything about the Oracle. So avenues right now, neurovirus, Oracle, Dr. Kiga, and that's kind of it for main focuses for the faceless stuff. Then we've got fucking lighthouse shit. Pestilence is back. Not good. Very bad, in fact. Very bad. Wayne Freeman is definitely connected with Pestilence in some capacity. I also spoke with the engineers for the tool that we use for subpoenas, and I've requested a couple things, and they're going to work on it. Specifically, they're going to work on the ability to... So you know how we've got like 100 subpoenas uploaded? I've requested, and they're going to work on the ability to, like... Let's say we wanted to look at Sonia Summers. We could somehow, through whatever way possible, is go to Sonia Summers and see where she's popped up in every single subpoena, like, uploaded. So we can actually look at individual records versus, like, just the records of a phone, which I think is going to be really useful. So, for example, yeah, I mean, Sonia Sung is a good example because she's popped up so many times. And then the other one that I've requested is the ability is when we add new phone numbers to be like, oh, you got, you know, you've added, I don't fucking know, Richard Dark to your phone book. Richard Dark has shown up in this subpoena, this subpoena, this subpoena, where you previously, it was unknown. You know what I mean? So it's basically like an alert for like prior subpoenas that you've now got a new contact in there you can identify. So that should come in help. It should come in handy. But in terms of the lighthouse, we've got this situation with Bobby Beldrum and the Feather. Bobby Beldrum and the Feather. Bobby wants the Feather. And for him, he's saying that he wants to have it so that Edgar can pass on. Very intense music. But he says that other people want it to try and bring Edgar back. What is Dark gonna do? Because on one hand, as far as Dark knows, this Feather's what kept him alive and protected him, right? So giving it away, especially with Pestilence back, could be asking for a, you know, a death sentence, right? But at the same time, if he gives it over, he could use it as leverage. And he could ask for something in return, or information in return, which could be a lot more useful. Or necessary than keeping himself alive. I think Dark is gonna say, I think what we're gonna do is tell Bobby that he can have the Feather, but Dark wants... Ooh, we could take a gamble here. We could gamble it. Why don't we ask for physical evidence of the Faceless? Or at least anything that they have. Because we have suspected that this... Oh, shit. We have been told that a document was stolen back in October by PMCs and then intercepted. And the group that were there, that we've confirmed that were there, were Tripaths. And Bobby Beldridge are part of those guys. So I wonder if Bobby has access to that document. Why don't we ask Bobby for, like, physical documents that the Faceless have given Tripaths in return for the Feather? That would be fucking spicy. That would be spicy. Either that they've stolen from Humane Labs. Ooh, because that's a big fucking decision for Bobby too. Because if he has access to that kind of stuff... Oh, shit. Because what about if the feathers... Or feather? There is other feathers. I wonder if he's asking other people. Actually, I don't even know if there is any other feathers. I think I remember somebody else having a feather, but I don't think... Because wasn't... Now I'm fucking trying to remember shit. Didn't like... No, it wasn't him. I thought about Pez. Was it Pez? Pez Speedwagon? So I know he was tied up in the lighthouse shit too. I'm just trying to think who else had white feathers. I'm thinking Andy. Because I know she was the one who told us about this other bird, the white bird. I think the best way we can... I think Dark would offer the feather up in return for extremely valuable information. Because I think the way Dark would see it is he really going to protect himself from this thing that might be coming and let everybody else die when he has a chance to get information and put a stop to it, you know? Because I guess it's a bit of a gamble as well, because if Dark gives up his feather and is also of the belief that the reason Pestilence has turned up is because of this neurovirus that, you know, about to be complete and released on the city, then if he can get rid of the neurovirus and stop it from being released, then Pestilence also disappears, right? Maybe? And also, I think giving up the feathers is much more interesting than hanging on to it. Because if they really need it, they'll come after Dark anyway. I can't remember how Dark got it. I really can't. I wish I knew. I can't remember at all. There was just so many people involved in that, and there was such a big story that I just cannot remember for the life of me. Who's that? I don't know, but they're definitely... I think they saw us on the roof and then they called somebody or something. They just U-turned twice. Okay. Go back and watch all 55 hours with the highlights. I'm good, I'm good. Hank. Wasn't even a clown. I think that was an ADMC member. I haven't even checked my text today. McNulty. Oh, shit. 50's been around. Oh, shit. Let's see if Stacy's around. The patient has agreed to have their medical files released. Alright. We need to get those. Because that's to do with one of the viruses. God knows which one. Are you kidding me? Larry messaged me 3 days ago saying we need to talk, and then I was off until today. Okay, well, I guess I'm coming around tonight. I guess I'm coming around later on. Fuck, dude.
This leaves us with obviously you and Oshira, Ray Lee, Astrid Lark, Robert Anderson, and Jesse Gallagher.
I was around last night.
Gallagher
Yeah,
and
I didn't look at
Anderson
my
are still
text.
on the maybe list. But what I'll need you is if you're around, if any of them pops around, please catch them up to speed on what we're doing and everything, what we're up to, the changes we're making, and all that. I'm relying on you, Abby, to be a responsible adult.
Abby, we have a
I
request.
don't know. What?
Wait, I have a request.
Oh no, what is it?
I want you to be the official head of documentation for the Marshall set. I heard you're pretty good with document set.
Oh no, I know how to, put things into folders.
Yeah, I think we need someone like that with an expertise in folders.
Yeah, I love. I'm gonna sound like a nerd. I love different color folders. I love blue. Oh, looks very nice.
That's very nerdy. Can I see an example of your folders, please?
Oh, I don't have a portfolio.
I'll just take anything. I'll take anything.
Oh, you will. Oh, right.
Yeah, show them something, Abby.
Yeah, show me something, Abby.
Sure. I'll do that.
It might be private diary stuff.
Well, I don't want that.
She's also been doing a lot of work at Scraps.
Oh, okay. Even better. That's still that she could be our evidence room.
Yeah.
Could be our evidence room lady.
All right, you can't share it with anyone. I keep it to myself and Craig.
Okay.
I worked with these guys. I kind of advised on how it should look. I didn't make it or anything because that would be weird.
She was given it.
Yeah, definitely giving it.
This one then. Where's this from?
London.
I'm very well aware of that. Ooh. Okay, this is nice. You're a private first class, huh?
Oh, that's old. Very old.
Oh. What was your rank?
Definitely was a lieutenant. Definitely not so active.
Why are you saying it like that?
Yeah, because I was a lieutenant, and then I definitely retired.
What regiment?
Army Air Corps.
Huh. Okay. Wow, I
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah. It all hides behind a nice wall that no one knows about.
Okay. Well, we need that kind of stuff. You think you can recreate like those kind of things, Abby? Like folders, dossiers, classified documents?
I can bring your vision to life. You just let me know
Wow.
what you need.
Okay,
Yeah.
could me and Craig need a it can just be a template if you want for like a classified document. Nice manila dossier, big red text classified on the front.
Ooh.
And we can just
We're basically we're going to be issuing intelligence briefs to the mayor's directly in the form of classified documents because there's actually a charge probably coming. I've been negotiating with the DOJ on this for a while that over the FIB documents, and I tried to encourage them to expand the wording to include any classified documents, so that we can actually make these classified documents and give the mayors classified access.
I'll make sure it says classified in big red bold letters.
Yeah.
That is,
Yeah.
you can't miss it.
Yeah.
You know, include Stan and Jay, State Marshals, Department of Justice, that kind of thing. I think you know what you're doing, Abby. I trust you.
I'm gonna make it say EMS.
Please don't. Please don't do
You
that.
sure? I can do
Yeah.
that. I don't mind.
Please.
I'll whip something. I've sure got like Sharpies at home or something. I can write on.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you for that, Abby. You want money? Should we pay you for it?
I don't want money.
Yes. The answer is always yes.
I think we should pay.
Well,
I think
okay, I'll
always
have
pay
a
more money.
substitute. I need money for materials and stuff. The folders are very expensive.
Okay.
I need my own budget.
Maybe like 10 grand an item or something like that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sound fair, Craig? Yeah.
Yeah, classified documents division.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
The CDD.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. You are now the head of the CDD, Abby. Congratulations.
Woo!
Put invisible medal round neck.
I don't like them.
Okay. Takes
Medals are
invisible
terrible.
medal off neck. Throws away.
Thank you. Nice.
My bad, Abby. My bad. Okay, well, I look forward to seeing that.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Look at that, Craig. Our first specialized division in the new marshals.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
CDD, the two
Yeah.
Ds,
CDD.
C and D.
You know what I was
C and
thinking?
Ds.
I got a couple of things I
CDs.
was thinking.
You're one of the nuts who loves those. So you're like one of the CDs nuts.
So I was thinking a couple of things. One, I would like to push a partner program. Essentially, I think it would be a good idea if everybody had a dedicated assigned partner that they work with on their shift. I think it could boost like interactivity between marshals and have someone they can rely on and just have a nice dynamic. Like you two are a good example that you guys can be assigned partner. I mean, it's a bit weird because you have different ranks, but I think it works because we're limited anyway.
I mean, we're basically the same. We don't really
Yeah.
have ranks in the marshal's office.
No,
let's
I know
be
what you
real.
mean. I know what you mean.
We just have
But,
different
like,
responsibilities.
Let's say we get a new marshal in a shift, then they can be assigned as a partner to a marshal that doesn't currently have one, and then that marshal can help train them up, and then they become partners, and they can like work together on cases and things like that.
Yeah.
And then, we might get into some type of stuff where we assign a partner to some, and then they don't get along, and we have to figure that out. We have to tell you,
It's
you
like
guys better
school.
sort it out and get to business. Be fucking
Seating plan.
professional, Exactly. And my other
We are
thought
everything
was,
professional.
I really want the marshals to be specialized, right? And I don't necessarily think we've got the numbers yet to have, subunits in the marshals. But I think we should have specializations.
Oh yeah.
That should be like, I don't know. Let's say Abby's really into serial killers or something like that. And so we have like Abby's the head of the serial killer unit, right? And it doesn't necessarily mean we have to have people under her, but it's like if there's a JTF that pops up and there's like serial killers and stuff, we know the person that we're gonna have from the marshal's office be involved in that. You know what I mean? Same thing with like narcotics. We just know instantly who's specialized in that shit, and we can assign them straight to it.
Yeah, no, I like that. That's something I've been trying to push that since I got hired.
Yeah.
Because I know Galaga wanted to be the drug specialist.
Mhm.
We had, people had all kinds of specializations. Like Winters was going to be the DOC specialist.
Yeah.
And then I think it turned into Ray Lee once Winter stopped coming up, and Ray still deals with them occasionally.
Yeah.
I wanted to do information scraping, data collection.
Yeah.
Things we're all good at. What do you want to do, Dark?
God, I don't even know. I couldn't even. I don't. I genuinely fucking. Honestly, at this point, give me the fucking supernatural specialist bit.
There you go. Basically, we'll make you
Yeah.
the lighthouse specialist.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I think it's I think just giving people something to focus on. Good shout.
Who's gonna be your partner?
I don't know because I don't really have anybody in my shift apart from me and you overlap. But I think it's gonna have to be someone we hire. I think.
Yeah, which means you need to look out for somebody you're gonna work good with.
I know. Erin was someone I was keeping my eye on, but she's been scraped up by the detective unit now.
Yeah,
Same with Masters.
I don't want to.
Nah.
I really don't want to divide the new LSPD department. Like
No,
they've
me
actually got
neither.
some good choices, and I really want them to do well to establish that.
Yeah, I was keeping my eye on Bruno Brown, but I really don't think that's he's fallen off my radar because there's some. He just taught it out this morning.